Yeah. See, this is the problem is when you an individual says, well, I'm willing to take the risk in my community. I think I'm in a low risk group. It's their risk of passing it on to those that are high risk or to somebody else who will then infect somebody who is high risk. And all of the concept, there were some early concepts and people conceptualizing that perhaps the best tactics are to protect the high risk individuals and let everybody go. Those have all failed everywhere where that has been attempted, right? And so we need broad, widespread community efforts. Every single person plays a role in helping us lower the prevalence of coronavirus in our community so everybody can remain safe, including the high-risk individuals. And, saying I'm willing to take the risk, there's lots of things we do with one another every single day to keep one another safe, right? One of those would be, I had too much alcohol and I want to drive my car and I'm willing to take the risk, right? I'm willing to take the risk. Well, you could harm somebody else and kill or really injure somebody else severely by that action. So we don't let you do it, right? And it doesn't even make sense to allow somebody to say, well, it's an individual, I'm taking that chance. I think I'm safe to do it. You could harm or injure somebody else, right? And it's not okay to do. And there's lots of actions like that, even driving on the right side of the road. You can't say, well, I'm willing to take the risk. I want to drive on the left side of the road. Well, it's not safe. It's not safe to you. It's not safe to others. And it's the same thing with this coronavirus. There are actions we know that we can all take with one another. This shouldn't be political. It shouldn't be controversial. There's science behind it, right? And it's the same thing where people say, well, I don't believe in, like, if somebody says to me they don't believe in gravity, like, okay, I don't care. Science doesn't require beliefs. Science is science. It's the truth, right? And so there's no belief in whether you believe in gravity. Gravity is true. Right? If you drop something, it will fall to the ground. Mask wearing works. I'm not going to ask if you believe in masks or not. The science is in. Mask wearing works, and it will lower the prevalence of coronavirus. So I implore everybody to recognize the science, look at it, understand it, and then let's take action based on that science to keep our community safe, right? In lots of ways, we need to keep our community safe and take action right now.
Yeah, and it's also, the law of percentages. People, I hear this very uniformly. Look, I'm not in a high risk group. I have a 99% chance of getting better, so I don't really care. I'm not going to stop doing X, Y, or Z. But when you look at, say, if there's a 1% mortality, you think, oh, that's low. But 1% of hundreds of millions of people in this country is still millions of deaths. And it would completely overwhelm our healthcare system and ability to care for anybody for anything. So even these small numbers would completely overwhelm and create absolutely unacceptable levels of mortality and death in this country. So, even when you think, 1%, it still is a major amount.
Yeah, the 1% sounds like a little amount. It's a huge risk. 1% is a huge risk, right? If you had to roll a dice every day, a 1 in 100 dice, and you had to roll it for 100 days, I don't think you'd like that. I don't think you want to roll that 1 in 100 dice for 100 days, right? Not good odds there, right? So let's recognize these risks sound small. They're actually very large. A 1% serious illness rate from a virus is extraordinarily large.